Hello guys, welcome once again to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time of coming across Bolu's channel, then you are highly welcome. This is a beautiful family. Please consider subscribing. We will be so glad to welcome you. To my returning subscribers, I appreciate every one of you. You are the reason why Bolu is still here bringing out videos on this channel. Today's topic is very interesting. We'll be talking about 10 things plus extra 3 or 2 you should never do, okay, if you ever find yourself in Malaysia, especially as a foreigner, as a tourist. Are you ready for that? Let's go straight to the video. Please, guys, I know you're going to enjoy this video. Why don't you give it a thumbs up right now? Click on the share button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Drop a comment below to add your own suggestions. Either you are a Malaysian or a foreigner or a prospective visitor or traveler to Malaysia. Drop your comments down below so that other people can learn from your experience or from your advices. Let's go straight to the video right away. Okay, welcome back. So the first thing you should never do in Malaysia, okay, is to enter into an unmetered taxi. Yes, guys, I don't know if they have changed now. I know that some of the taxis right now, they also upgraded, okay, into some of the e-hailing apps. You can see now, sometimes if you book for, let's say, Grab, a taxi can actually come and pick you. Yeah, but definitely you need to still be very careful, especially if you are new in Malaysia and you don't know about how things really work here with regards to transportation. It's better for you to actually book a car online, either through Grab, which is one of the common one here, but actually now there are cheaper options like InDriver. Okay, so let's say you are looking for a cheaper option. Today I'm giving you free of charge. Go and try InDriver. Their transportation is actually far cheaper than Grab and other competitors. You can even choose the price you want. So it's better because some of these taxis that are unmetered, they can actually cheat you. I've experienced that before, so you must be very, very careful about that. Go for the e-hailing apps instead of what? The taxis. And if you are to go for a taxi, maybe there's no option, then you should go for the one that is actually metered. That way, it will be very difficult for the driver to cheat you. Thank me later. Number 2, never enter a house with your shoes on. Most of the houses in Malaysia, actually, they practice this cleanliness tradition, that is leaving your shoes outside before going into their houses. Even some offices, actually, yes, I've seen in some offices, they actually have the mat outside where you drop your shoe, then you come inside with your socks. Like my supervisor, we don't take our shoes into our office, whereas there are some other people that don't really care about it. So I think it depends on your taste, your preferences. But in general, I have seen that Malaysians are very neat when it comes to that aspect. And because they walk around with their legs, they don't want you to bring germs into the house. So respect their tradition. Number 3, never bring durian indoors, but I don't really understand how this can be possible. Are you now going to eat it outside or wherever? Anyways, what it means is that maybe in office settings or in the class, yeah, durian will definitely smell. It has a kind of smelly, but I don't really understand why people overemphasize on the smell of durian rather than the taste. What do you guys think? Do you think durian smells a lot? Have you tried durian before? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, anything that is offensive, try to avoid it by all means. Another tradition in Malaysia that you need to be very careful of is what? Passing something over somebody's head or even touching the head. And I think it's not only Malaysia. I think people should be able to respect other people's body, especially the head. Some people, see it as a very special and sanctified part of your body. Okay, so I think in Malaysia, you don't just touch somebody's head. Hey, your hair, this your hair, oh, this your hair. People do that a lot. So try to avoid that. Also, Malaysians should also try to avoid touching people's hair also. I don't know if Malaysians do that, but some people actually try to touch my hair, but they did it in a respectful way. Can I touch your hair? The texture is different. I think that is still acceptable. If I'm right, let me know in the comment section below. Number 5, never display excessive amount of PDA in public. What is PDA? Public display of affection. In Malaysia here, you can even see, even in the trains and in public places, they will put it boldly there. Do not do this, holding each other so tightly and showing all those affection of love. You can do it indoor, or maybe if you go to the beach or somewhere. But like, this is Malaysia, and Malaysia is still considered as a conservative country. So try to respect their what? Their tradition, try to respect their culture as well. Then you will enjoy the country very well. It doesn't mean that you cannot show some love. Of course, you can show some love to your spouse and whatever, but don't overdo it outside, because definitely there are single people there. There are unmarried people there. So yeah, show your love in the best place to do so. Number 6, never forget your umbrella. Yes, rain falls without announcing itself here. Okay, so do not forget your umbrella in Malaysia, and always check the weather forecast to enable you prepare well when going outside. Because in Malaysia, the weather, you cannot just understand it. In the early morning, it can be very hot. That is Malaysia for you. Yes, and in the hot afternoon, it can be very, very rainy, heavy rain. So you must be prepared if you are coming to Malaysia, okay? And if you are in Malaysia and you have been making that mistake, I think now, if you are watching this video, you should take a lot of caution. I have a small umbrella I usually put inside my bag. I think that is a very good precaution. I also have a big umbrella. If I'm going out, maybe from the house, I can take that one. But if I'm going out normally with my bag, my small umbrella is already inside. So there's no way I will forget the umbrella. So in case rain catches up with me or the sun becomes very hot while I'm outside, automatically I have a savior already. Number 7, do not buy fruits or vegetables at the supermarket. I'm not saying you should not buy at all. Before some supermarkets will come now and say, Bolu, why are you spoiling our business? No, but what I'm telling you is, if you are on a budget, you better go to the night market, Pasar Malam. Fruits, vegetables, very cheap. That is where I buy my bulk of fruits and vegetables. The only time you will see me buying fruits and vegetables in the supermarket is when I missed to go to the night market or to the public wet market. Then, of course, I have no choice than to what? Get it from the supermarket. So yes, now you know, right? In the supermarket, it's very, very expensive. Same thing with some meats like chicken, beef, fish. You may get it cheaper even at the night market or at the normal public wet market. So yes, if you want me to give you some places where you can get this kind of things in another video, let me know and I will be ready to compile such lists of places where you can get cheap vegetables, cheap fruits, protein, meats, and so on and so forth. Just request down. I'm ready. Number 8, do not point your finger at somebody in Malaysia. It is considered rude and disrespectful. Yes. And I think not only in Malaysia, some part of the world also, that is considered a rude attitude. So if you want to refer to somebody, use your complete hand, or you can call, hello, please, excuse me. Not that you say this one. It's considered disrespectful. Am I correct? Let me know in the comment section below. By the way, you may be wondering how I know some of these things. Yes, I've been in Malaysia for 5 years. So, I mean, even if you're in a country for 1 year, you should have learned their culture and their tradition to a large extent. Number 9 is for security. Do not walk down the street while you are operating your phone. Yes, some people will begin to ask, is Malaysia not safe? Malaysia is very safe. But that doesn't stop the fact that some small thefts still occur on the streets. Yes, and it depends on the location. Let me be clear here. So be very careful. I think this is applicable everywhere all over the world. Be very careful where you are actually operating your phone. Even though Malaysia is a very safe country, it is also possible that there could be some small thefts. I've actually witnessed an attempted theft. They wanted to steal somebody's phone, a new brown iPhone, just in the bus stop. So you must be very careful and don't be too relaxed. Number 10, do not wear too revealing clothes. Malaysia, like I stated a little bit earlier, is a conservative nation. Even though it is multicultural, multiracial, accepts everybody from all over the world, yet it is still a very conservative country. So as a lady, do not wear too revealing clothes, okay? so that you won't be embarrassed. And even males also, let's all dress appropriately. Regardless of country or whatever, dressing appropriately really gives you a lot of respect. So I hope that is a good one. Another extra one is be ready to eat spicy food. Malaysians brag a lot, I'm sorry, in quotes, about how spicy their food is. Very spicy, very spicy, very spicy. So yes, let's see if their food is really spicy. Of course, some of the foods are spicy, so be ready to eat spicy food. If you are not a lover of spicy, it's okay. There are foods that are not spicy, you can still eat. But try new things, guys. Let's really see, is the food really spicy? Of course, sometimes the spiciness of Malaysia food is actually a little bit watered down by the sugar and other sweet things they add to the food. So it's not really very, very spicy. But yeah, there are some, like tom yum and some of the foods that are really, really, really hot. Another point, extra point, do not avoid MAMAK restaurants. Yes. So many people say, the MAMAK are dirty, their food is not healthy. It's a lie. Most of the MAMAK restaurants I've tried, their foods are actually healthy. MAMAK are all these roadside stores, food stalls that may not be so fancy like the big restaurant, you know. And of course, you know, the restaurant, when you go there with the AC and everything, it's definitely more expensive. Am I right? But the MAMAKs are far, far cheaper and their foods are even very fresh. You can see them cooking it right there under the fire. So try MAMAK restaurants and you will thank me later. Real fresh taste and flavor. If you want to argue with me down below. Let's see. Feel free. The last thing I'll be saying is do not walk around during the hottest part of the day. You already know that Malaysia is hot. So why are you walking around at the very hot period of the day? Of course, it's going to be very hot. So there are times when the weather calms down, but anything around 12, Malaysia is usually very hot. So you may want to postpone your touring around till maybe around 4, 3, 4, the weather starts calming down. You get, even sometimes 2:30, the sun is already coming down. So yes, that time you're going to enjoy moving around. But from 12, it's really, 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 really panas, okay? So try your best to avoid going out at the very hot periods of the day. And don't be scared if you have not come to Malaysia before. Yes, they have ACs in almost every facilities, public facilities, buses, trains, offices, malls, even small shops. Yes, there is AC everywhere. Very, very, very cold. Sometimes you even have to wear a jacket in the AC. Very funny, right? So yes, these are some of the things I think may be very interesting and important for you if you are coming to Malaysia, or even if you are in Malaysia already. Either you're coming for tourism, either you're coming for study, for work, whatever the reason you are coming for in Malaysia, these tips are very important. If you find them important, let me know in the comment section below. Please, if you have not liked this video, I don't know what you're still waiting for. Like this video if you like it, share the video, drop a comment down below, and give me more points that I've even forgotten in the comment section below. Till I see you in the next one, remain positive, but simple, but sincere. Don't let anybody steal your joy. And you are welcome to Malaysia. Welcome. Selamat datang ke Malaysia. I love you all so much. If you have any special requests or questions, or you want to make inquiry about Malaysia, maybe you want to study in Malaysia, I offer such services. It's not free, okay? It's not free. Many people DM me and I've been giving you free advices. But yes, if you want to really process through me, it's not free, okay? Yes, it's a service. So contact me if you want to come here for studies, or maybe you want somebody that will come and pick you up at the airport. You must be valid, and you must prove that you are valid before I can even accept, to offer some services to you. So having said that, you are welcome to Malaysia. I love you all so much. Let me know other topics you are bothered about, you want me to talk about with regards to Malaysia. Put it down in the comment section below and I will do justice to it. For now, take care of yourself. Much love and God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.